I'd like to make statements on two matters. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I was returned as an elected member of Parliament on the 26th of January. On the 5th of February, I was served with a petition following meetings and decisions of the court. I went a step further and filed a copy of my green card, front and back, in the court, which was not an order of the court, and served those copies on the petitioner and the other respondents, and also on the Attorney General as intervener in this matter. The order of the court, Mr. Speaker, required them to inspect my green card on a particular date, the 13th. None of them showed up to inspect the card. I, however, obliged the Attorney General's office and took the hard copy, the exact document, to the Attorney General's office to show him the green card to an officer in his office. The reason I'm making this statement, Mr. Speaker, is because of publications besmirching my name, Mr. Speaker.
Publications where?
Publications by COPM, which is the communications arm of the Prime Minister's Ministry. And I don't have to read it. If you would like, I'd read it, Mr. Speaker. But I really don't have to. If you would like, I'd read it. However, the publication by that arm of the...
Mr. Speaker, I have a point of order. Quoting, of course, general orders, standing orders, sorry, which clearly states that controversial matters cannot be contained within personal explanation. To accuse the communications unit of the Office of the Prime Minister is controversial, because I can stand here and argue against that for the whole day. Point taken.
And Mr. Speaker, I am not raising a controversial matter. It's a publication.
No, but you cannot. Hold 1 second. You cannot make presentations in Parliament based on that publication.
Mr. Speaker,
I am also of the view that the matter. My understanding is that the matter is before the court with respect to with your case, with the petition and stuff like that. Say it again. So I would prefer, as Speaker, prefer you refrain from going on that road. I would like to suggest that you move on to the next point.
Mr. Speaker, it seems as if
Section 22 of the standing orders says that personal explanations, with the leave of the Speaker, a member may make a personal explanation at the time appointed under Standing Order number 13, Order of Business, although there is no question before the House, but no controversial matter may be brought before, nor may debate arise upon the explanation.
In other words, Mr. Speaker,
it is controversial.
No, Mr. Speaker.
And it is before the court.
Mr. Speaker, may I read it?
No.
Oh. So no, it seems as if, Mr. Speaker, there's an attempt to shut me up in Parliament.
Hold one second. Honourable Member for St. Christopher 8. I am really disappointed. Please do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. I am truly disappointed and disheartened that you'll make such a statement. Given the fact that the record will show in this House that I have supported you in more than one occasion, including this morning. I've supported both the opposition and the government side of the House. So I make the point that when I walk away from here, I shall walk away with my integrity. I make that point at my prior sitting, and I make it again. And I think you need to withdraw that statement. I have no attempt to shut you up. And if you don't withdraw the statement, I'm going to ask you to sit down for the rest of the day without making one sound. I am very serious about that because I think that is in bad taste.
Mr. Speaker, that statement was not directed to you, Mr. Speaker. The member got up on a point of order, and he ought not to have got up on a point of order.
Sit down, Honourable Member. Sit down. That statement was directed at the chair. It was directed at the chair because I was intervening. And after I intervened, you made that statement. So I am not moving off my point that you need to apologize, otherwise you will sit down here for the rest of the day, or you can leave.
Mr.
It's your
Speaker,
choice.
If the point offends the chair.
It does. It is distasteful.
Well, Mr. Speaker, in that, as a result of that, because I have to participate today because we have an important matter to discuss today, accept it as withdrawn.
It's not because you really think I'm going to cut your deal.
I said, Mr. Speaker, I'm speaking.
Sit down again. Yeah. Sit down again. Let me rise, because obviously you're not hearing me. Honourable Member for St. Christopher 8, I think, in my view, you're being very disrespectful to the chair. I ask you to withdraw the statement without any qualification whatsoever. Simply withdraw the statement. I don't want any qualification around why you're withdrawing it or whatever. I just want to withdraw it because it is distasteful. You made the intervention after I made mine. So it is a response to the chair. And I stand by that. And I stand by my word that this side or this side, at the end of the day, Curtis Alden Martin will walk away with his integrity. And again, I repeat that your response was distasteful and out of order. So I need you to apologize, and otherwise you sit down for the rest of the day, or you can leave. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, I said before, and I'll say again, that the statement is withdrawn.
Thank you. That's all I need.